What's up? This is Band Margera. You want to see something scary? You want to see something really scary? Check out the Bates Motel and Haunted Hayride. The Bates Motel and Haunted Hayride rock. Remember those friendly hayrides with lots of pumpkins and cute scarecrows and maybe some spooky ghost stories? Yeah? Well, this is definitely not one of those.
No, this is the Bates Motel and Haunted Hayride near Philadelphia. I love this place. Been coming here for years, not just because it's scary as hell, not just because of the massive sets and creatures, but because it has something very near and dear to my heart.
What is
Fire.
that, fire?
Fire.
That's what I was gonna say. There's a lot of fire here.
Pyrotechnics, freaks on wires, and my favorite place to go for Halloween, check out the Bates Motel.
Because it is awesome.
Hi, I'm Randy Bates, and I'm the owner of the Bates Motel in Glen Mills, Pennsylvania, and we've been operating for 19 years. All my life, I've really enjoyed scaring people, and when we started the Hayride in 1991, we decided, let's try and do one, throw some actors in there, maybe a couple scares and props, and it just grew from that. In 1996, we built the Bates Motel, and then in 2000, we decided we wanted to try and add a third attraction, so we put in a haunted corn maze. We started out with about 30 employees back in 1991, and this year we have over 210 on the books. Now that's about 50% actors and 50% support staff. During the week we might get 2,000 people. On a big weekend night it could be 5,000 to 6,000 people. Scaring people is something that's always on my mind. I get my inspiration from my nightmares, and it's a mind game. It's, okay, how am I gonna, psychologically affect this person? So we think about it and we come up with these ideas. The scariest part of the Bates Motel is really the actors. You've got an overall ambiance of lighting, effects, digital soundtracks, different animatronics. But really, I think the scariest part is that person that all of a sudden sneaks up behind you and starts whispering in your ear. The first attraction is the Haunted Hayride, and that's really the keystone part of our attraction. That's what most people come here to go through. We've been doing it for almost 20 years now. 10 wagons, digital soundtrack, 75 actors, huge sets, a lot of fire, all kinds of cool stuff. That's really what most people come out, and it's pretty good for about any age. I've seen 2 and 3 and 4-year-olds laughing, giggling, having a good time. I've seen 18-year-olds crying. So you have to decide on whether it's appropriate for you. The next one is the Westworld Haunted Trail, which is, we call it a corn maze, but it's not really a maze. It's a trail through the cornfield. It's dark in there. It's a lot more personal because now you're walking, you're not in the safety of a wagon. And it's filled with rooms and buildings that you walk through. There's a lot of actors. There's a huge werewolf scene. For something like that, we suggest that under 8 shouldn't go through it. Then there's the Bates Motel, and we classify this as a high-action, high-startle haunted attraction. This is where you come to get scared. We've got actors that they're able to talk to you. They use a lot of improv, and they really work hard at getting into your minds. And I have seen hundreds of people bailing out our chicken exit because they just had enough and they have to get out. Typically every year we try to change at least 25% of the whole show. And since we have 3 different attractions here, each year I like to concentrate on one of the attractions. This year was actually the big year for the Bates Motel. We've changed about 5 or 6 rooms. Every detail has to really be adhered to. I'm a firm believer in that you need to prep your customers to be scared. So from the time they come in, there's line entertainment actors that are walking around and just getting into their minds.
That is scary.
There's this spooky music playing. And now the people are in line and they're talking back and forth going, oh man, were you here last year? Did you see this? And they're starting to get themselves really worked up. they're already this close to being scared out of their skin. So all it does is it takes a little trigger, and we've got them. The tip I would offer everybody is that you go to the batesmotel.com for information and try to come on off night, because we get pretty busy on the weekends. In order to keep people coming back every year, you've got to make changes. And that's one of the things I always hear from my customers. They say, oh man, I come back, I can't wait because I'm going to see what they did again this year.
Hey everyone, I'm Tanya Lehman with America Haunts Fright Feed. Each week I'll be bringing you the latest news and inside information from haunted houses and hayrides all across the country. When top horror movie producers need props, consultations, and sets, they go straight to one of the nation's top haunts. Netherworld Haunted House, which is located in Atlanta, Georgia.
Are you a giant?
Netherworld contributed heavily to Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and the horror comedy Zombieland.
Gotta enjoy the little things.
Zombieland features a prominent scene shot on location at Netherworld, with several cast members featured as flesh-eating corpses.
Well, these fellas really let themselves go.
Co-owner Ben Armstrong acted as zombie choreographer, consulting with director Ruben Fleischer on the most effective ways for the Walking Dead to menace and attack their victims. Switching from movies to TV, camera crews are currently shooting new footage at haunted attractions all across America for a series of brand new specials airing on the Travel Channel. Producers plan to use hidden cameras and night vision to capture all of the best scares and screams, so your next trip through a local haunted house could be shared with a national TV audience. For more information on haunted houses, hayrides, and other Halloween events, please visit AmericaHaunts.com. I'm Tanya Lehman, and this has been the America Haunts Fright Feed. See you next time.